Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Calibre de Cartier Diver Blue Ceramic Edition. You can see and you can purchase this watch on our website and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos. You can also click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high resolution images, and naturally full pricing details. Well, this is a multi-part story that culminates in the unique edition you see here, created for SIHH 2016. Now, the Calibre de Cartier, featuring Cartier's first modern in-house movement, debuted in 2010. The Diver version was showcased in late 2013, eventually debuting at SIHH 2014, and the watch you see here bowed for 2016. Now, while it does appear to be a blue version of the original Calibre Diver, this one actually features not the hard lacquered dial of the original black version. This is actually Cartier's first use of a ceramic bezel, and you'll see the watch 42 millimeters across the round of the case wears well on my 16 centimeter, 6.3 inch circumference wrist. Now, it's 42 millimeters across the rounded case. That does not include the cabochon set crown guards, and quite frankly, the watch wears more compact than 42 would suggest. It's only 11.5 millimeters thick, so nice and slim. It really does hunker down on the wrist, and you can easily slip a dress cuff or formal sleeve over it should you wish, but this one perhaps being a little bit more exuberant than the black Diver, one may think to pair a different watch with formal attire, but again, it's purely down to whether or not you have the panache to pull it off. Now, from lug to lug, the watch measures a reasonable 48.5 millimeters. Now, that's not excessively large, nor is it exceptional for a 42 millimeter watch, and it wears even more compact than those bare measurements suggest, because these are very short and very dramatically downward thrusting lugs. There are lugs that are canted downward, and then there are lugs that really do seem to melt around the wrist, and these lugs have that almost fluid quality of draping themselves around the forearm, such that even if your wrist is small, they're going to look right. Even if they're broader than your wrist, they won't seem out of place. So I would say down to 14 centimeters in circumference, maybe even 13.5, you should wear this watch with no issues of security or proportion. It is very handsome, and with a solid case back, it does have a satisfying heft to it. Now, it's paired with a sort of diamond hobnail natural rubber strap. The relieved portions of the strap give it a handsome sort of visual articulation and nicely mirror the knurling of the unidirectional rotating dive bezel, but the relieved portions also make the strap more flexible and more supple on the wrist. You can note that it's paired with a superb stainless steel pin buckle, handsomely faceted. It has a satin finish on the top and a very subtle Cartier signature engraved. For easy on-the-fly adjustability, this is a very supple strap, I must say. One of the softest I've experienced, and you can see it does trace the arc of the case, so it has a very integrated look. Now, this handsome aesthetic continues with a principally brushed satin finished case. You can see that there are some highlights. You can see that the bezel's knurled portion is polished, and you can see that there's a very, very thin mirrored bevel atop the lugs. Handsome, it's sort of like jewelry, just enough to set off the primary finish. Now, it is a very dynamic blue here, and I say dynamic because it is a metallic sunburst blue dial, and you can see as I move it through light, it does have sort of a dynamism in the sense that it changes. So the dial is metallic. The bezel itself is like that on the white gold Rolex Sub C. It has a rich gloss appearance to it. It's sort of a cobalt blue, while the interior is more of a metallic blue. Extremely handsome. It also has a satisfying feel to it. So it's a unidirectional rotating bezel, and Cartier went out of its way to emphasize that this is an ISO 6425 ISO statute compliant dive watch. So not only is it the diver of the Calibre de Cartier models, but it is legally a dive watch in that sense. Now, it has an exceptional loom shot such that the entire dial, the hands at center, and a full ring, a circumferential ring around the seconds subdial at 6 o'clock light up spectacularly. The watch does feature hacking seconds, pull the crown, stop the balance, synchronized to a reference time. And the triple date window does feature a quick set corrector such that you can rapidly correct the watch should it run down or encounter an irregular length month. Now, the Calibre MC 1904 inside the case, the titular Calibre de Cartier, is a handsome 27-jewel automatic winding piece with high-efficiency ceramic rotor bearings for greater efficiency of charging up the 48-hour power reserve and also reduced long-term service needs. As mentioned, it has a quick set date and a hacking function, and it beats at a modern 4 Hz or 28,800 vibrations per hour with a screw-down crown set with a gorgeous synthetic cabochon cut sapphire. The watch has 300-meter water resistance, so again, a very robust dive watch, and with the ceramic bezel effectively as scratch-resistant as the sapphire crystal itself, the watch is designed for long-wearing durability. You can see it and you can purchase it on our website.